Hi guys, welcome to the Tech2 Labs. Today we have the Lumia 920 with us, and we wanted to get a first impression on just how good this phone is since it's brand new to the market. So we've invited a few people over to our labs to have a little sit down and ask them a few questions and get their first impressions of this device. So guys, I'm going to ask you a few simple questions, and you can tell me exactly what you think about the Nokia Lumia 920, Nokia's latest flagship device from the Lumia series with Windows Phone 8.
It's a decent phone.
I love the fact that there are no buttons on the screen.
A pretty sturdy build.
It's a very nice phone. The clarity of the screen is very nice.
This phone is too large and unwieldy for me to use.
But it looks really neat. The whole idea looks pretty neat to me.
It looks like an excellent product from Nokia.
Well, it looks a little bigger than the usual phone size that we normally carry. And I'm quite impressed with the colorful UI that they have, the Metro UI.
Really appreciative of Nokia taking all this effort to, compete with Samsung and the iPhone.
This phone is very bulky actually. It's very heavy.
It looks good.
I like the body line of the handset. I like the color.
Nice form factor of the phone, but it's too big to fit it in a average hand.
So question number 2 would be, have you ever used a Nokia handset before?
Yes, before I was a Nokia guy because Nokia was the main brand in India. So I had few Nokia phones, but now I use an iPhone.
Mostly Nokia.
No, being an Apple fan, I would prefer an Apple.
I had 3 Nokia phones. My first phone was a Nokia. It was a 3315.
I've had a fair number of Nokia phones before.
I have, but not a smartphone before.
No, I haven't.
I have used E71, E72.
Yeah, I had a Nokia 5800 Express Music for around 3 years.
If you had rupees 38,000 on you and you were looking to buy a smartphone in that particular price bracket, would you choose to buy the Nokia Lumia 920?
That will be a little difficult, but yeah, spending 35 grand will be too much.
If I had 38,000 rupees, I would most definitely buy this handset.
Surely.
I'd never buy a phone for 38,000 rupees.
I would probably say yes.
38,000 rupees may be an issue.
38,000 rupees is a little too much for a smartphone.
I don't see the point of spending 38,000 rupees on. I can get all these features for something much less. All these features and more, in fact.
Definitely not. It's like too overpriced.
Not really.
No.
So we've got so many different answers here. It's really interesting to find out what you guys think. And lastly, let's say somebody, a friend of yours or anyone else comes up to you and says, I have 38,000 rupees and I want to buy a smartphone, preferably of the Windows Phone 8 variety, and I'm looking for something really good, or I just want a smartphone in that price range. Would you recommend to them the Nokia Lumia 920?
Definitely, I will recommend it, but at the end of the day, it's the person's choice to buy or not to buy. So
I would definitely recommend this to someone else who had 38,000 and who would want to buy it. Speaking frankly, almost everyone in my family has a Nokia Lumia.
No, not really.
Surely. Nokia has a sturdy build, and yeah, even if you drop it, nothing happens to it much.
I think it's a cross between a business phone and a fun phone. So I think I would recommend it to someone who had the money to buy this phone.
If I will not buy it, I will not recommend it to someone.
Definitely not. Like, it has a very less market applications.
I will if they prefer big phones, then I'll tell them to buy this.
So there you have it. We have a whole bunch of answers, and it seems like the general consensus about this phone is that it's too large, it's a little heavy, and unfortunately the price is just too high. Now here's what I think. At a price of 38,000 rupees, you get a pretty good looking phone that looks really sturdy, built quite well, and Nokia doesn't seem to have any issues when it comes to build quality. It has an 8 megapixel PO-view camera with the floating lens technology, which means you're looking at some really good imaging here, videos and photos. Plus it has the new PureMotion HD Plus clear black display, which is capable of doing some pretty interesting things when it comes to motion blur on the display. It might not be the best, but it does come pretty close. Now for the price, it does seem a little too much considering you end up with a slightly bulky product that's also quite heavy and not altogether very well balanced. So you can check out all the information in more detail on tech2.com when you check out the review of the Nokia Lumia 920. If you want more information on Nokia Lumia series, including the Nokia Lumia 820 and the Lumia 620, be sure to check out tech2.com.